Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Stravens. It's been a while since I put up a video, so I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. I know it's been a long time since I've put anything up. There's really a good reason for it, which I will be getting into a little bit later, but like I said, I just want to wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you guys do really well in this new year. I wish you all the best and positive vibes your way. So getting into real quick, the reason why I've been missing in action. Well, it's mostly related to my actual job, which I do for a living. I did get a promotion about 4.5 months ago. I want to also give out a shout out to my old boss, CK. You know who you are. He's my mentor and my old director, and he's one of the reasons why I've had a lot of positive changes in my life. I know he's still a subscriber of mine, so if you're watching this video, I really appreciate it, and a big shout out to you for everything, and all the best to you and your family for the new year. Now I want to get into the reason for this video and why I have come back to YouTube. Now, as a lot of you guys know, Call of Duty's reputation has taken a huge hit for the past 3 or 4 years, ever since Call of Duty Ghosts came out. Now, Advanced Warfare wasn't really liked, just as Ghosts wasn't, and then Black Ops 3 did give Call of Duty a little bit of respite, but then again, with Infinite Warfare, things are bad again. Now, I want to address some of the problems of why people do not like the new Call of Duties, and I think a lot of it is linked with people not being accepting of change. People in general just don't like change because people are comfortable with what they've been doing for a very long time, and they don't really like things like the new movement system. So this is where this video comes in, and I'm going to try and bridge some of that gap, and I want to give you guys 5 good tips on how to get good at Infinite Warfare, and maybe help you guys understand and play the game a little bit better, and help you guys move up your KD and move closer towards 2, or if you're a player who struggles to get positive or get that 1 KD, hopefully this video will help you get closer to that 1. Now, I'm not going to give you guys specific skills, but I'm going to give you guys more in a layman's perspective at a high level how to get good at this game. So let's start with tip number 1. Let the game come to you. So what do I mean by this? So when you look at Call of Duty overall, the movement system has made the game a lot more fluid, a lot more faster than it used to be before, and there's a lot more dynamics to the movement system. So what I mean by let the game come to you is slow down yourself, because it's easy for you to get caught up into the new movement system and try to do too many things. And my biggest tip to you, and the number 1 tip, is to slow down, because the game is so fast as it is now. Just let things come to you, and that'll serve you better. Slow your thought process down, slow your game style down, and let things come to you. Alright, now the second tip I want to give you guys is pick one movement system to master at a time. Because if you take a look at everything in a as a whole, you look at the the wall running, the boost jumping, and just the faster movement in general, things can get overwhelming. So pick one thing to move, like pick sliding, for example. Work on your sliding first, and get good at sliding at the game, and then maybe move on to boost jumping, and then figuring how to jump, boost jump, and then also shoot at the same time. So pick one thing at a time and master one new piece of the movement system at a time, and that'll definitely help you. Now these first 2 tips which I gave you honestly should help you when it comes to Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 too. Now the next 3 tips which I'm going to give you, 2 of the 3 are definitely going to be very specific to Infinite Warfare. So let's start off with tip number 3. Tip number 3 honestly is so important for this Infinite Warfare game. It's stay off the grid. You want to use tips, want to use perks like Ghost, which lets you get under UAVs and radar pings, and you want to use something like Hardwire, which is honestly one of the most underrated perks in the game. It blocks equipments or abilities that outline you, because people seem to worry more about UAV and radar pings, but they don't understand there are a lot of other perks out there which outline you. So even if you have Ghosts and you have something else which counters the UAV, you know, there are other things which will just pinpoint you just as easily as a UAV, or if not even more effectively. So stay off the grid, use stuff like hardwired, and then use stuff like ghost in combination, and that'll help you get better at the game. Now, tip number 4 is there are guns which, you know, in this game which have high recoil, but there are a lot of good guns out there. So pick the guns which have the lowest recoil. So pick stuff like the NV4, for example. You know, the Fallout variant, which has stability, is really good, and you know, it stacks with grip, so that'll help the gun have virtually zero recoil. So you want to, you know, pick stuff like that. Pick the KBAR-32, the Invective variant, you know, or the ERAD Reckoning. That's again another good gun, which will help you get good at the game by, you know, controlling your shooting. I do not recommend the gun which I'm using right here on your screen, the FHR-40 Windfall. Honestly, it's got a lot of recoil on it. I would definitely not recommend that variant. And now tip number 5 is very classic. It's watch the mini-map. I know a lot of people have said this until they're blue in the face, but it's so important. Watch the mini-map, understand where your enemies are, and it'll definitely help you get good at the game. So I hope these tips help you out, and you know, give the game a chance and see if you can get better at it, guys. Until the next video, have a good one and see you guys soon.